Hello again, and welcome to the latest bulletin from Haverhill UK News, brought to you by Haverhill TV. In the news for today, Tuesday, April the 16th, Haverhill's new Roman Catholic Church has made the final of a regional architectural award. Dodgy Wonka chocolate bars have been seized by trading standards officers from a store in Haverhill. And staff from Castle Manor Academy are in training for a moonlight cycle ride for charity next month. The new St Felix Roman Catholic Church in Haverhill has been selected as one of 4 finalists in the East Anglia Local Authority Building Control Awards 2013 in the Community Buildings category. The winner will be presented with a trophy during an awards ceremony to be held later this month at St Andrew's Hall in Norwich. The organisation promotes the design and construction of safe, accessible, environmentally efficient buildings that comply with building regulations. St Felix Church was completed just over a year ago at a cost of nearly £1 million and is already an iconic local landmark. Its construction followed more than 10 years of fundraising by parishioners from its multicultural congregation of nearly 300, drawn from Europe, Asia, Africa, the Caribbean and America. The church incorporates flexible space with the capacity to seat a congregation of more than 260. And it has a reconciliation room, a meeting room, landscaping and a designated car parking. Bogus golden tickets have been found in fake Wonka bars in store in Haverhill. Following intelligence received from BBC Fake Britain, Suffolk Trading Standards officers seized several boxes of the fake Wonka bars in both Haverhill and Ipswich, which were claiming to have 5 prize-winning golden tickets up for grabs. According to the Trading Standards Institute, every bar seized so far across the county has been found to contain a ticket, but no information on how or where consumers can claim their prize, which is illegal. The illicit Wonka bars contravene a number of labelling requirements and fall well below the standard to be called milk chocolate. Suffolk County Council says counterfeiting of food products can have serious implications with the loss of important hygiene and traceability safeguards. Nestlé, who own the Willy Wonka trademark, say they have no official Willy Wonka competitions operating in Britain and are not selling any Wonka-branded products. Police are appealing for information after a daytime burglar got away with a haul of jewellery from a house in Haverhill. The incident occurred between 9:15am and 3:30pm on Friday in Chalkston Way. It's believed the thief got into the back garden by climbing over a fence and then forced a door open to get into the house. A number of items of jewellery were stolen, including 5 pairs of gold earrings, 2 gold sapphire and diamond rings and 4 gold neck chains. And a silver Apple iPod Classic was also taken. Anyone with information relating to this should contact DC James Cassidy at Bury St Edmunds CID on 101 or Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. And police are also seeking witnesses after a parked car was vandalised in the town. It happened between 6pm on Wednesday, April the 10th, and 9am the following day in Elm Close. A silver Volkswagen Polo parked in the street was scratched along the entire length of its offside door panels, causing approximately £1,000 damage. Anyone with information relating to this one is asked to contact PC Rupert Bainan at Haverhill Police Station on 101 or Crime Stoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. And now for some more of your comments in our regular feature, Sound Off. A variety of subjects have caught your eyes, from wind farms to the bus station and Haverhill's homeless. After all the protests about a wind turbine plant at Nostfield End, Fred writes, "I don't understand all the fuss about wind farms. I think they're amazing structures. I would imagine there are similar arguments when electricity pylons started going up everywhere, and now they're just part of our landscape and make a statement about development and industry. I wouldn't mind a wind turbine in my backyard." Peter Willems agrees. "I go along with you. I think they are great looking, an amazing feat of engineering. Have you ever heard anybody say, 'Isn't that windmill ugly?' I know I never have. So what's the difference? They both do and did a wonderful job and used natural resources, the wind." Our MP Matthew Hancock is talking to town business people at Days Inn on Friday, but Hal Revy thinks he should ask, "How many homeless people are in this hotel that I'm standing in?" With the answer, perhaps he could look into what the hell is going on, he says. He says, I have to laugh to myself. A business meeting in Haverhill to discuss struggling businesses and the local economy in a hotel full of homeless people. Why has Haverhill been chosen to take the homeless of East Anglia? JXB has another slant. He says, I can fully understand someone being accommodated in the hotel for lack of space elsewhere, but not when they're there because they defaulted on their previous contract to pay rent, etc. I've seen many a time people moved from one property to another for exactly the same reason, and then people like Havebury spend a fortune decorating a place so they have somewhere nice to move to and not pay their rent. Others want to know why there are no electronic signboards with real-time passenger information at Haverhill bus station, which they say was promised when the bus station was built. The Wanderer says, in any case, the bus station and car park should change places. As well as being situated nearer the shops, bus passengers wouldn't have to negotiate a busy car park, far more dangerous than any shared space arrangement in the centre of town. Well, we welcome all your comments, so if you'd like to add a view or a gripe, go to www.haverhilluk.co.uk and click onto the local issues message board. And finally, as the schools get underway again this week, a couple of items from Castle Manor. A group of staff and their supporters headed to Newmarket recently to take part in a 38-mile sportive bike ride. The event, the Wiggle Spring Saddle, was attended by nearly 1,500 riders, but this group were treating it as a training ride for a longer 60-mile charity event they are entering in May. 5 members of staff took part in this one: Duncan Ainge, Jason Andre, Andy Barrett, Lisa Freds and Dave Ramsey, along with some supportive family members, Chloe Freds, Carl Player and Jeff Samuels. These staff will be joining with others from Castle Manor Academy to enter the Moon Ride, London to Cambridge, on May the 10th. This event starts in London at 10 p.m. and makes its way via a snaking 60-mile route to finish in Cambridge. They are raising money for cancer research and support, and they've been receiving technical support from Aero Cycles in Haverhill. If you'd like to sponsor the group or any of the riders individually, please contact Jason Andre on jandre@castlepartnership.org.uk or ring 07899 806 693. And chemistry students from Castle Manor had the chance to visit town biotech company Genzyme as part of their A-level studies just before Easter. The students used nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy to analyse a sample of sugar and learned about the work that Genzyme are doing in the development of treatments for diseases such as cystic fibrosis. Dr. Wolstenholme Hogg, who runs the NMR lab there, discussed some advanced concepts with the students, including quantum mechanics, cutting-edge NMR analysis and genetic engineering. Well, that's all for today, but join us again on Friday and keep in touch by following us on Twitter. Meanwhile, here is the rest of the week's weather.